to a medical bed. My Viper can't use it, and I'm going to hope somebody brings him and moves him up to that room. Good work. Cool, now he's done the same room, so when this guy is better, they're a lot less likely to have, like, their little riot thing. It looks like he's going to get up soon anyway. Okay. I should probably put a couple of chairs down for him, eh? Go. I'm not expecting these rooms to have a lot of people and stuff. What I will do eventually is put like nice artwork stuff in here, like statues, sculptures. That'll help. Even dresses and stuff like that would probably... I think they have to be aligned. Oh, really? So Megasoft says attacking after being harmed. It should be fine. Who's shooting it? Esme. Yeah, she should be alright. Or is she not shooting it? She was not. So somebody's heard it. Ah, you did. You're not going to hit it in just a second. It'll go too low. Oh, the turret's also shooting. I'm like, what else is shooting that? That did help. I know it doesn't help with like the collection of meat from them and stuff, but it does help a little bit. Esme got somewhere safe inside. How is this thing going? The fucking tank. Well, the closer it gets to these, the more fucked it is. There we go. This was the other thing too. These are absolutely zapping power. And I kind of forgot earlier on that I used to have a substantial power grid ready before I got them. But the fact that I've got them at all does help for if I get attacked. I think I've got them down both sides. Yes, I do. Okay, that's not too bad. Not all of them are built, but I have got it mostly around the map. So aside from the fact that I'll probably get attacked when there's like a power outage or something, I could really see it being like, you know, at least making a dent in people coming from the side edges. I expect to get more people kind of like drop down in the center areas or crawl up and stuff like that. Okay. Guys going. They're on their way home. I just hate how slow it is for fucking winter. Egg production's going well though. I don't know if all of them are fertile. I think the problem is you do have to keep a couple of males to make sure all the females get hit before they actually have to, you know, lay eggs and stuff. I don't have any more hay grass growing because it's winter. These are all out. Need people to be cutting down trees, you know. Yeah, that is ruined by temperature. Both in here and outside. I sort of can't wait until I have like more stone and stuff like that. My caravan's back. Good. What is that? Oh, this is a pen. I thought that was like a pig or something running around loose. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm hoping that my people will actually pick them up and take them home. That'd be the good thing. Some of them are coming down and collecting the horses and stuff. Nick's having a food binge because she's in a poor mood. Yeah, I'm sure everybody that came from the caravan's a bit recreationally starved, but that'd be right. Ooh, a quest. Hescacia valuables. So Fimbum has informed us of collection of valuable items worth 1,700, not far from us. Collection consists of advanced component, skill trainer for cooking and animals. It says that there might be an unknown threat. Where is it? That's a good distance. Why is everything out in the fucking rocky-ass mountains? It's not an easy trek out there. It can wait until summer. If it's got that much time. Where is it? Yeah, 25 days. That's got plenty of time. Yeah, well, everybody's back now, and it's just touching on spring. Not that all these crops are going to, like, you know, go ham on growing, but just get them to start. Okay, they're all set up to start. Alright. Let's bring my saves up for that. And how are my animals doing? Animals are pretty much capped. I've got a few beds made. I noticed some of the cats are sleeping up in there. Some of the panthers too. When I start getting areas like all out here, all like built, these beds, I'll probably dump out the animals from down the bottom. Get you guys dropping all your stuff. Should be good. My other animals should be able to come up and collect them now. And what just blew up? Oh yeah, boomloops. That's fine. I find it funny this one's like caught fire though. I also hate the fact that as soon as I drop one of these in an animal pen, all my animals fucking eat it. And there's a good chance they won't bring that inside. But mind you, I'm going to run out of these eventually, and if I don't have a working society by then, it's going to crumple anyway. Each year, we've only just been capping by, and for some reason, they really hate eating these. So, I don't know. Space is getting pretty chocked up. I don't have a lot of spare room. And my coffee is cold now. Why is it roaming? Where are you trying to take it? It's a calf. Have I got a... I do have a blown out section here. I don't care who I'm selecting. Just somebody get your cheeks down here. Somebody that can actually build, hey? It's not asking to fucking cut a tree down. This is all the problem is you guys won't cut the fucking trees. Funny thing is they're not actually even roaming out. They're just literally just in here. How many fucking chickens have I got? Not that many. Well, I had more because I'm seeing all these ducks and stuff too. Alright, so somebody's cut it down. Dodsworth, are you able to build while you're here? I'm curious how this got broken. Yeah, great job, great job. Real claps right there. No. Okay, well, coming into spring, I'll need to wait a little bit longer before I can turn off these heaters, or otherwise it's just not going to work. I sort of wish sometimes between spring and summer I could just like remove or open up a roof or something. I know that there's mods for that, but I don't have it. Also, I'm going to just blow my nose. Hold on. There we go. That moment when you can sort of feel something happening and you're like, I don't want to just destroy everybody's ears. Okay. So, let's see. Norman's still being tended to. I didn't think he got that hurt from that fight, but I guess he must have done. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was putting these statues down. I am really seriously running out of space. Okay, I'm going to need this small statue to reinstall up over here. This one's fine at the moment, but I will move it eventually. That one's also like a large statue as well. I'll get those ones out of there. Trying to see what else I could possibly take out of here. And honestly, as soon as I've got a smelting table, all these like low quality shit will just immediately get smelted. Then that will give me steel. The problem is I need steel to do that. So now that it's spring, everybody's mostly here. Let's take a quick squiz at the world. So I should be able to get steel from like anybody. But I know there was something on one of these that said if they were restocked. They are restocked. Cool. All right. So all these should be ready to go again. I would love for them to be able to just trek up and through this. I might be able to do that instead of going downwards. Because from memory, when I wanted to go over here, I had to go all the fucking way over here. That was kind of useless. So let's send somebody up the top and we'll try to hit these 4. I'll send somebody up through here and try to hit these 4. So let's form a caravan that's going all the way up to here and then home. That gives me... I don't normally do that, but I want to actually see because it's going to be a slower trip. So I'm going to need a few people. I want a couple of pacifists to go out on these. Not all of them, but just a couple. I think you're supposed to be one of our cooks. Take out a couple of these guys. Out of the base. Norman's still recovering, so I don't want to take him. Maybe Beniko can go. And I'm going to need somebody that can maybe do a trade reasonably well. I don't want to take out like the best people, but somebody. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can trade pretty well, but I know you can also do the quest stuff. That should be enough for this trip. Okay. I don't want you guys to take every horse, but maybe a couple of them. So 3, we've got 10 there, so you guys can take a couple of those. Leave the other 10 horses for the other group, because that's an easy one. Offloads. Offloads. Alright, we're at 16. Guys can maybe take some of the little ones too. They'll age up throughout this. Plus, if I need to, I'm always more tempted to sell like the calves and stuff like that. I'm almost at 2,000. I'm going to be hauling steel, so really just want a bit more than that. Yeah, that's 2.5. I think the other one with 10 horses and a few yaks and stuff should be about that. I'm hoping. I'm hoping to send out 2 groups that are roughly the same size, realistically. So it's supposed to be 10 right here. You're down to 5 and you'll take out 10 of those. Actually, fuck it. Take out 5 of them. I know that's a bit of a gamble with that many animals, but it should be fine. I also don't want you to use all of the fucking rice. Take that much. I'll try to send them out independent of each other. 2 groups. That way I can kind of keep track of what I'm doing. 40, we'll send out 50 of this. Quite a lot of food at the moment, but we'll throw in some pemmican. 200 per caravan should be a lot. I don't want to take every like ounce of kibble. I said this isn't going to be perfect, but it's 40 days of food to begin with. They don't really use this stuff to cook with that much, honestly. Got a lot of meat. Now, you guys can take that the fuck out of our base. If you could carry uranium and somebody wanted to buy it, I'd take it. I don't actually know if the primitive ones want uranium. Might throw that on the second caravan. Let's see, what else we got? All these broken equipment and shit. You guys can take out some of these more primitive bows. I'm sure that the locals around the area are going to love that. Alright, and we're coming into spring and stuff, but I'm pretty sure we can lease ourselves a whole new set of clothes, more or less. Leave some goods and excellence and shit. Just whatever I can't see can go. I wish I could sometimes like set these as like just show me like the whole collection of masterworks and stuff, but it doesn't always work that way. I have a lot of parkas and stuff coming out of winter, so a heap of those are going to drop. It's a lot of clothes so far. I only left a couple of things that are either masterwork or excellent or something like that, you know, normal quality. I'm hoping these ones that are like that I can't see are maybe like better than that. Maybe I'll leave you guys some pants. Be a smart idea. Okay, now they don't even have silver on them yet. What else is there? I guess you guys have like the massive amounts of furs and cloths and stuff, hey? Alright. I don't actually know if it might be easier to send out just a small group with all the fucking animals. I'm thinking that might be the go. There's a little bit of a gamble to try to get them out of the actual place. But I'm going to try. I had a thought. I'm like, if I'm going to go through this effort, include them all, I don't really have enough gear to kind of like squeeze across two groups for selling. Not really. I should do it. And I know Corpsey is one of our best speaking traders, so he can go. I'm gonna need more food though. I don't know if I can like, there we go. All right, medicine, take that down to 6. You can take 10 of that. I would say probably just take whatever eggs are out of the base and we'll see what we can and can't sell. Because some of these are ruined by temperature, so if I can get them out there, that'd be great. I pretty much do want to take all the rice and potatoes, but I just don't want it to be that exact amount because I know they'll have a shit fit if they can't find it. 500 of these will do. You guys take about 100. Probably take 60. Only 400 for the whole group. It's not a lot of food. So it's still only accounting to about the same amount of food, even though I added all those animals. A little bit concerned about that. But I'm going to add in all these various furs and wools. Regardless of whatever I'm making around the base, because I don't have any blue fur here. I've got buffalo wool, but they don't always make stuff out of that. So we've got smoke leaf stuff. We're going to take these and hopefully sell them. As far as everything goes, I need to use some of these skill trainers that I've got. And that should be pretty much mostly it, because I want to melt these down. That's the only reason why I'm holding on to them. That thing needs to fucking die, because I don't need that kind of attention to my base. But yeah, that and pretty much all the silver. I should be able to sell off animals if people come by my base, and if they cut down some fucking trees, we could do something with that too. But now what's actually going to happen is they're going to go up and through here and then back and down through there is what I'm hoping to do. Either that, or if they get too full, they'll go up and come back. So we'll save that. I need them to get out there and get steel, but I also need them to pick up basically everything they can and go. I have always had issues getting a large amount of animals to leave at one time. I do not know what their problem is sometimes when it comes to trying to leave, but the more animals that there are, the more of them just fall asleep or have mental states and all sorts of stuff happen. I generally try to avoid it, but I'm going to try. I actually want to know how many is going in this caravan. So we've got 52 pack animals. So basically all the hauling animals are going. Or at least should be. Let's see. I should be able to click on every possible haul animal here and find that all of them, I shouldn't get the option to add any to the caravan. It's fine. They should move pretty quickly too. How are you guys going? You're on 4, 7, 8, and 4. Not bad overall. How's the wildlife going? Pretty much down to Megasofts. I don't really want to take them on. Like, if I've got to get them off my map, I will take them on, but I'll get attacked. Probably. I don't really want to get attacked by a herd of these bastards, but I know if I try to tame one, I'm still going to get attacked anyway. If I could get a female, I could get a breeding pair. We could actually get somewhere, but I would need somebody to have really high animal training and have an inspiration at the same time. Now, in here, I know there's skill trainers. I saw it before. There's one. Reproduction. Okay, who on the new group could do with construction? You're kind of low. You're a hard worker. You do cooking and social stuff. Dinosaur's a sad wanderer. Please tell me you're not in the caravan, eh? You're not. Okay, well look, this guy could possibly do construction, although I'd like to buff up his cooking. Is there cooking? There's another construction. Intellectual. Okay. Well, he did have pretty high intellectual, so we'll buff that. So ginseng can also be a trader, I hope, for any submission-y thingies. You don't have any construction. You got low construction. You're like a cook. I don't really want to take you off that. Got moderate. Very low. I noticed I take a lot of cooks. You have shooting and stuff. So you've also got animals. I would like to take that up higher more than anything. You got mining and plants. So normally when I have a miner, I expect them to be able to do construction. So get that up. Dinosaurs having a thing. You're on 4. You're also mining, but you're the other one as well. You do artistic stuff. You could probably go up in construction a bit. Where was the other one? There. That should be all 3 of them. Hey, Grim. I am out of coffee. My coffee got cold. To be fair, I'm also really rolling the dice with the milk at the moment. It's due to expire. I don't really want to push that too hard. Alright, that's nearly empty now, which is good. I've only got a little bit of stuff in here. And hopefully they'll come back with some steel and I'll get rid of all this extra shitty fucking quality stuff. And that'll be good. Cool. I'd realistically like to prioritize maybe that and some of these. Or these. What do they do? They're going to need steel. But I'll tell you what, these ones can be a no at the moment. Machining table and smelter. So what I want to do is I want to have one of each. Able to do it. I'm going to go around and select stuff that I don't want it to make too soon. So these are 100. These are 100. Either way, I reckon I'd probably be better off making a couple of these, but who knows? What do these do? Power output is 16. These definitely put out a lot more power. I would say probably let's put the solars on hold. Although I don't have other ones up here, do I? Okay, well, I'm going to have to allow 2 of them. I'm going to try to limit what can be built with steel for when I come back, because the last thing I need them to do is just throw 50% in fucking everything and nothing to actually be built. Don't get me wrong, some of these things, turrets around the place, are going to get some slapped in them because they're partially made, you know. But I do need turrets. So I will allow that kind of thing. There's so many animals. I have avoided sending out caravans of 50 animals in one group for a long time. It's just usually such a problem. Well, there's a little female here. I wonder if I can tame you. I'm going to get rid of the other ones. I'm going to hit the gamble on that. So, Grim calls out results. 1. You drink the milk by the taste and smell of it, and it's past due date. You suffer food poisoning for 24 hours. -4 on your endurance saves. No, Grim, you're not allowing for the what do you call it? The medical buff thing that I've got that's negative 50% anyway by having Crohn's. So with every negative, you have to basically like half my life down each time. So I'm already rolling on like 50. So if you're taking off more points for food poisoning, then I go down to 25 life. I could only imagine drinking fucking spoiled dairy on Crohn's. I've been very lucky not to do it because story time is I used to work next door. I'm going to be vague about locations and places and stuff, but I used to work next door to both a candy store and a fruit store. And the fruit store on the other side of me, ironic fucking placement, I know, right? But the fruit store would always get their milk delivered at like, 4 or 5 a.m., but they wouldn't open until like 9 a.m. So their fruit would always, or their milk would always be in cartons or whatever, just like out the front for like 4 or 5 hours or more every morning. And this is summer and winter, right? No difference. Obviously in winter, you got less likely to spoil and stuff, but even if it was within 5 days of it potentially expiring soon, the milk was always already spoiled. So I learnt very, very fast not to go by the use by dates and to go by a lot of like sight and smell. Where are you attacking somebody? Maybe you? But yeah, just because of that reason, like I've pretty like solid on not trusting use by dates, and because of my Crohn's, if something's close to it being expired, I do get very sick anyway. Like the ironic thing is, like growing up, we had a lot of like on the use by, if not a day or so past the use by kind of foods and stuff, to get cheap yogurts and stuff. The problem is that that didn't like last into my adulthood when my Crohn's kicked off. Silverware, you're really dicing it here. I'm gonna need you to move back. Actually, fuck it. Move towards these things. Might get lucky with that. Come on, you can do it. Great, she's down. Well, at least that's going to get attacked. Look, Lumi's coming down here. I think she's repairing wooden fence. I didn't know that was damaged. Look, rescue her. I don't think she needs to go out on the caravan or anything. Thing's got 4 hours to live. I'm hoping by the time Lumi walks down here, or Custer's coming too. Cool. I know what this thing was doing. Consuming packaged survival meal. Of course you are. Okay, well that took out most of the mega sloths, except for obviously the little baby one, which is up here somewhere there. I'm hoping to get this one. If I keep persisting at it, maybe I might get it. Azula, keep your little paws off my escape key. I know you love touching that thing. Used to know a shop like that. When you found out... Way though. Most of the time they had milk sitting at the back docks waiting to be placed in the shop's fridges. And it was... Yeah, it spoils quicker... longer it's out. Yeah, no, I understand, Grim. Yeah, a lot of places are like, oh, milk's been delivered, but it's come in like a freezer truck or like a chilled truck or whatever, so it should be good for like half an hour, and then half an hour turns into, oh, I got busy and I forgot. And it's like, well, it's still good, it's still cold when I'm taking it inside, it should be fine. But what they don't realize is it's come up to a dangerous temperature once. And so with that, what's happened is that those, what do you call it, the bacteria and stuff in it is just kind of like sitting in a cold zone kind of thing, slowly increasing, but it's increasing at a much faster rate than if it had been chilled the entire time from get-go to like purchased to consuming and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I just generally don't make the gamble with milk. Like, I think the worst thing was that when I worked next to that place, I'm going to turn all these off. When I worked next door to this place that had the shitty milk, right? The worst thing was that the people I worked with didn't always take out the spoilt milk when it became spoilt. Yat's got some muscle parasites. I'm hoping he's on the caravan. He is. Let's swap you out. You can go have a rest. I don't think you're carrying anything. Rose is still having a mental break. There we go. You get a ban. You don't get to talk like that on my streams. Let's see. Also, I don't know if Ramp was independent to the message that I got, so I'm hoping not. But if you were an independent follower, thanks, awesome, appreciate it. If you weren't an independent follower to the guy that just commented, fuck you. Good try though. Anyway. So, yeah, the people I used to work with were fucking awful for remembering to take milk out, right? So every time I came to the office and I'd had like some holidays or something like that, or I'd been off sick, what used to happen is I'd come into the store and like it never